at some point during this episode, you're gonna be offended. That's by design. We're doing that on purpose. Why? I think it's funny. I think it's funny to just go big with this stuff. It's dumb. Pete Holmes is here as well, and he's such a hilarious guy. After many infamous near misses, Pete is here. It's a funny thing. But also, I kind of feel like, as an artist and a comedian, at some point, it's my job to maybe tempt offending you guys, making you object, because I really believe that that dialogue between artists and audiences about what's offensive, where the limits lie, it's an important dialogue. It allows us all to figure out that stuff together, and I think we have to let artists, musicians, and comedians and poets be the ones that help us find those borders. Because if we don't do it, then we all have to listen to the government and teachers, and nobody wants that. Enjoy the Chris Gethard Show.
6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Good evening, weirdos! Welcome to the Chris Gethard Show with sidekick Shannon O'Neill and Udon liaison Bethany Hall. The feature from the sea, the human fish, the greatest house band in the world, the LLC. We got Pete Holmes in the house, and later on, we got music from my Goose Sound System. I'm Murf, and I can say in 17 languages. Let's give it up for your host, Chris Gethard.
It could be a tough to lay an idiot, get up and let's get it explosion. Put it up, you got nothing better to do. Anyway, keep it talking, we're another thing in it. Keep shouting till the listening runs out. Put it on, you got absolutely nothing to lose, and neither do we.
Thank you so much. Welcome to the Chris Gethard Show. Thank you, Murf, for the intro, the LLC for the fine song. Thank you to everybody watching at home and everybody's here. Tonight, our episode, we're going to explore the very boundaries of censorship itself. And joining us is my old friend Pete Holmes to do that. How are you, Pete?
I feel great.
You look very overwhelmed during our intro song.
I'm gonna be honest, I haven't seen the program.
Fair? Fair? We are old. 10 years we've been friends.
I know, but
Yeah.
you know, I've seen clips, like when you
Totally
challenged
fair.
me to a fight, I saw that.
I did once challenge you to fight. Fans of our show have been hoping you and I would fist fight on the air at some point.
Yeah.
I think the second time I ever did stand-up in my life was because you forced me to do it on a show you hosted, and that changed my life.
Oh yeah,
Yeah.
I'm very proud to be involved. And
Yeah.
now here we are in an unfinished crack den.
Oh, it's finished.
Oh, it's finished?
Yeah. They
Yeah,
wanted
we
to
were to
keep
do
going. We
crack,
said,
I
no,
feel
we're
like.
happy with this. I do have a question, Pete, because I feel like this is very true, that comedy is the art form that over and over again in America has explored the boundaries of censorship. That's just true. Lenny Bruce, George Carlin, Richard Pryor.
Yeah.
These are all people who pushed it. Do you feel like any sense of responsibility as a comedian to explore where exactly obscenity lies, and do you think this is an appropriate environment to do so?
Yes, I do, Chris.
Great answer. But I am genuinely interested, what can you do on cable TV these days? I don't really know. And there's no actual rules. A lot of it is how much artistic merit is there, how much does the community object, and that's why everyone in our audience tonight, this is true, the community standards will be set. Every single person in our studio audience has a red flag. If you ever find yourself offended or like you feel like there's questionable taste, feel free to raise the red flag and let us
That's
know.
why they have red
Yeah,
flags?
they're gonna let us know where their limits lie.
All right.
Yeah.
Balls.
Anyone? No one's
Anybody?
offended by the concept
Anybody?
of balls, it seems.
How about diarrhea as a verb? Diarrhea on my balls.
That actually got applause with our crowd.
Should have given a green flag.
We're gonna have to push it far tonight. We're gonna have to push it very far to see these people's limits in an episode we're calling Censorship. The LLC. I do have a real hope that this is the most bleeped episode of television in history.
That had to bleep that entire song.
1000%.
Right? It was beautiful for those of you that missed it at home.
Now, Pete, you haven't seen the show. I don't know if you're familiar with this guy, but we have actually a creature on the show. He's a creature from the seas, figuring out the world of men. He's right up there. Human fish, what's on your mind?
Censorship versus pencil d.
Censorship versus pencil. Who wins?
Pencil.
You gave me weird attitude about it, and I don't get why. How are you? You're a man who...
I'm having fun.
That's good. This has to be pretty close to a drug-free psychedelic experience in this room.
Ass indeed.
Perfect. Now, I don't think we told you this. We actually asked people if they would Skype in and call in tonight and tell us the most obscene thing anyone has ever said to them.
This does feel trippy. Yeah.
It's gonna get very weird. Bethany, let's see what these people have to tell us. Who's on Skype?
From up my dirty little ass, it's Courtney.
Bethany. Courtney, what's the most obscene thing someone has told you?
Someone asked me if they could have the underwear I was wearing for $100.
Wow. Someone just brought this up. Was this on the internet or in person?
In person.
How does someone broach that subject?
I hope they moonwalked up to you, because that is the only way to do that smoothly. Give me your panties!
$100.
You should have yourself and obliged.
And then handed them over?
Yeah.
Now, how do you react to that, Courtney?
I said no. There's no dollar amount for that for me, I guess.
Come on.
I disagree.
Shannon says no. Shannon has a dollar
I
amount.
disagree.
Give you a crisp 5 for your drawers.
Okay. You got it, bro.
5. You cap out at 5.
$5?
$5.
For the underwear I'm wearing right now?
You'd give a stranger on the street your underwear off your body for $5.
Yeah, what are they gonna do? I mean, if they want to sniff it, good luck.
All right, who's up next on Skype?
All right, let's talk to Janelle from Michigan.
Janelle, welcome to the show. How are you?
I'm great. So, my obscene story, I was working in downtown Detroit, and I was 8.5 months pregnant.
This is a great start.
Yes. And this man starts catcalling me and says, "Hey, baby, nice belly. You want another one?"
That's not how that works.
Someone asked you to get double pregnant?
Double pregnant. I mean...
I wish your water had broken and he slipped. God, I sure got my comeuppance.
Amazing.
I got it.
You get it.
Thank you for filling us in. That one was truly strange. Truly inappropriate. I'm hearing we have time for one more Skype, Bethany.
This is exciting. We have a call from Morocco.
From Morocco.
Let's talk to Nezzy.
Hey, weirdos.
Hey, weirdos. This guy's from Morocco. He just called us weirdos.
That's
How's it
amazing.
going?
Well, you call your fans weirdos, and
I just didn't want to assume because I don't know. Wow, I'm honored. All the way in Morocco.
So, what is the most obscene thing someone has said to you?
So it's in Arabic.
It's in Arabic.
Tunisia.
Well, I'm listening.
Tunisian dialect.
Okay.
Goes like this. يعطيك
Uh-huh.
روحني
Okay.
يبون النية.
Guess what? Let's just try
Okay,
and guess.
Shannon wants to guess. Can Shannon give it a guess what you just said?
For sure.
Okay, they said your mother's.
It's a two-
They said your mother's great on my.
Close.
Is that it?
Really close.
Really
Real
close?
close. Pete, any guesses? Pete, any guesses?
Was it your father's look great on him in it?
Murf, great guess, great guess. Pete Holmes, any guesses?
I think mother's is definitely in there. I want to
No,
name... Oh.
No.
No.
Okay, great clue, thank you.
There's a mom and there's a penis.
There's a mom and a penis, very close.
there's
Shannon,
a
your
mom and
instincts
there's
regarding
a
Arabic are
penis.
incredible.
Oh, okay. Your mother's would look great around my.
Around your. Wait,
what
you
happened?
want the whole thing or not?
Someone wanted you to your mom.
How much do they offer?
It's a random person on this.
Someone propositioned that you sleep with their own mother?
His mom.
Your mom.
You want? Yeah, you want the whole thing?
Yes, 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 please.
Go your whore mom who loves a lot.
What was the last part?
Go your whore mom
I got that part.
loves and a lot.
Love
a a lot. There we go. Awesome. That's an amazing thing to say or be told. Pete, can we get a close-up on Pete's face as he processes?
To me, I think just the first part is offensive.
Yeah.
Like, go your whore mom, not nice. But if
Yeah.
his mom loves and a lot, God bless her.
Very sex positive here.
That's not an
Very,
insult.
very sex positive here. Murph, we gotta end it there. Take us out to commercial.
Okay, kiddos, we gotta take a break, but don't you go away. Because up next, we got a lawyer coming in, and we're gonna get a look at my package. Stick around.
You can smell like a voice right now.
All right. Thank you, LLC. Guys, welcome back to the show. We're here testing the limits of censorship, obscenity, what's in good taste. Pete Holmes has been joining us all night. Pete, are you having fun so far?
I'm having a great time. Dumpster.
Wow. Slip it right in. And I'm so sorry that's your intro to the show. Ladies and gentlemen, this is Ann. Ann, you are an S&P expert. I've been told this is true in your real life. Standards and practices is a thing you deal with. So far tonight, what percentage of our show would you say has had to be bleeped or completely removed?
Not a lot of it.
Not a lot of it has been removed?
No, not a lot of it would make air.
Would be acceptable. Thank you so much. I had a feeling it was that way. Now, we should explain. It's another thing people probably noticed. You're holding a button.
I am.
And for the next few segments of our show, we're going to put on a series of bits that I honestly don't know how they're going to go.
Okay.
And they're going to hit points where you are going to hit that button when it's clear you need to give us a bit of talking to about what's appropriate on TV.
I've held a button like this before.
You do. You've used buttons like this.
Yeah.
This is what ours does, maybe just so everybody can get a sense of it. Maybe you can give it a practice push. So if we cross the line, this will happen, and we'll drop what we're doing.
Oh, I hope a lot of you are high, because that's so scary.
You know they make us practice on George Carlin videos.
Is that true?
Mm-hmm.
So
Really?
look, my theory that comedy is what sets it is correct. So you train. So S&P professionals, you train off of George Carlin.
Yeah, for live broadcasts.
Yeah.
Because you have to watch things live, and then 5 seconds later, and if you hear a curse, you count to 5, and then you hit the button, and that's what drops it.
Yeah.
So we train on videos of Chris Rock and George Carlin because there's a lot of swearing, and so you have to really be sharp.
Amazing.
And if you fail, your company gets fined millions of dollars if it's broadcast.
That's true. Here's a question I have. How does nudity work?
Well, Chris, that's a whole different question.
No, I mean specifically on television.
So that most of the FCC guidelines were written before there was actual television, so they're written for radio. So there wasn't a lot of legislation about nudity until Janet Jackson's boob fell out.
That's true?
That's true. That's why that case took like years to litigate, because they were actually they're writing precedent. So
Titigate.
Will that get beef? You think that's fine?
you're losing your edge, man.
Whoa. We wanted to do a test to see exactly at what point of the bearing of skin does nudity become actually not broadcastable. And luckily, one member of our cast has no qualms with nudity. He's an extraordinarily sex-positive guy. He hosts a whole podcast called Menage a Trois that's about sexual experiences. Murf, do you want to come down here?
Sure, sure.
We have a platform. Pete, we didn't tell you, did we tell you about this? I'm not sure how familiar you are, how much they've talked to you about this.
Hello, Murph.
This is a very, very true fact right now is that Murph is wearing, Murph is wearing more than one pair of pants right now.
Too many. I got a soup brewing down there.
A soup brewing, as Murph says.
I haven't tried them on until before the show.
As Murph will remove his pants, and each subsequent level of pants will show more skin. Murph's gonna take off his very stylish first pair of pants.
One-handed.
One-handed, and didn't take the shoes off. No shoes off. Wow. Okay. See more?
Shimmy it. Shimmy it. Don't you fall, Murph.
Don't fall.
Don't fall, Murph.
So these are tighter pants with more prominent bulge. Can we lift up the shirt, Murph? Can we lift up the shirt so we can see more distinctly?
Daytime.
Well, yeah, okay.
Daytime.
Wow, already we have passed the daytime television limit.
They're really tight.
Really? This is pair 2. Murph, you're now taking off 2 layers accidentally. Okay.
Thank you, Pete.
Feeling it. Murph, you've taken it down. These somehow seem more appropriate.
Oh.
Murph, that's weird. Now, how does that work? Okay. Walk us through this. So what was the problem there?
Well, even in primetime, you wouldn't have somebody reach down their pants and fondle themselves.
Randomly and unnecessarily fondling yourself, not okay.
It's not integral to the story.
Not integral to the story. No artistic merit there.
That's a good
It's not
note.
gonna win you an Emmy.
Wait, do it artistically. Make it
No,
part of the story.
don't do it again. Pete doesn't like it. Pete doesn't like it. Ann doesn't like it. No one likes this. Now, Murph, it looks like those green ones have been exposed, so maybe let's just skip right past the green ones.
Let's get off these hamburgers.
Oh, okay. Okay, we're feeling okay.
I think you're fine still. We're past prime time, right? We're going to
past
late
prime
night.
time. So late night, this is still okay, Murph. This is still okay for late night.
It's okay, yeah. After 11.
Prime
How
time.
am I seeing less?
Seriously.
It's true. There too at the most.
I mean,
That adjustment was against you.
Yeah.
I
You
know.
got him, and he's pointing up now.
I know. I was trying to tug my way to.
Okay.
I was trying to tug my way to a decent. And I ruined it.
Now, would you say the phrase "tug my way to a decent"? Okay. I'm telling you.
We're now in late night.
Is that a button? No button.
It's relevant to the story. I would
Relevant
allow
to-
it. I would allow it.
Relevant to wow.
And there's a double entendre, so.
Double entendre.
Yeah.
Murph is going to the next layer. Next layer, Murph. Okay, let's rip the shirt off. No. It's down. The button is down. The button is down. So this is just beyond no late night here, no cable.
A lot of it comes down to how many people are going to complain.
Great.
The
And
more
it seems
letters
like
we
thus
get
far.
in,
I don't see any
better.
flags.
Do you have any red flags up? No red flags thus far.
All right, thank
So it is
you.
the community standard to find. Okay, one red flag.
Gonna say
Well, she's right
directly
behind.
She's got the.
The people directly behind.
I feel like you got. I know. You're in the cheap seats with my ass right near your face, and I apologize for
You're
that.
in the bleachers. Say, Murph. So you let me know, Murph. Where's your comfort level at? Do you want to go any more layers?
Oh no, yeah, I mean, yeah. I think,
Okay, so-
I think we got to find out where it's.
Let's see where we're at now. Is this now official? Is this no good? No good. But the button. Okay, the button. Okay. Red
There's a-
flags up. Multiple red flags up. Everyone in the back.
It's because they can smell it. That's the thing. Out here, it's fine.
So at what point are we at now?
I mean, you're really pushing some limits.
We're pushing
There are
some limits.
certain cable networks that would probably let that happen.
Like the Zebra Network.
This is an
Animal Planet's
special
totally
Animal
down.
Planet loves.
So right now, as this is airing, we are all learning if our network is okay with this or not.
Yeah, you'll
in the
find out.
future, we will find out. Pete, opinions.
Anybody have $100?
Crushing the callbacks. So Murph, this has to be it.
I'll believe it or not.
No,
there's
no.
Something else underneath there.
Okay, now this really will come down to if people are truly uncomfortable.
Preemptively.
Okay, you are Oh wait, hold on, Murph. I am sorry. I was going to stop. I want you to know I was going to stop. This is you. Whoa. Murph. Red flags. Red flags.
No red flags.
Our crowd
No
is
red flags yet.
stock.
It's a majority. This is America.
Okay, Murph. That is more than, I would go ahead and say more than enough.
Yeah, more than enough.
We're beyond any cable
Make it
networks.
stop.
Officially, we have an official request of discomfort, so we're going to stop there, Murph.
It's camouflage, but I can still see it.
Well, Murph, thank you so much. Stop
Oh, man,
there.
I liked where you went in rehearsal.
No, you know what?
Get us out of here, please.
All right, well, don't go away, because when we come back, we're gonna really put our lawyer to the test. Now, excuse me while I go put some pants on like a heel today.
I can't imagine what we're doing today. I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry. Wow. Okay, welcome back to the Chris Gethard Show. We're here exploring the borders of good taste, obscenity, censorship. The camera cannot cut to Murph right now. He recently disrobed. He's still getting dressed. I'm going to ask everybody to just, please, let's all move on. Pete, how you feeling? That was very overwhelming.
It was overwhelming. Anytime he reached in and came out quickly, I was looking for, dust like pubes.
Yeah. And, you know, I feel like the calls were going well. Maybe we should just go back to the calls and see.
Shut up!
Okay, what is this? Excuse me. Hey, excuse me.
Excuse me.
What is going on?
That's what I should ask you, for I am Head the Space Goblin. I come from planet Scroton.
Scroton?
Scroton!
Okay, that seems acceptable. So your name is Head the Space Goblin.
Yes, and I come bearing fines for all the obscenity on your disgusting show.
Well, we have, I do have...
Oh, I have excuses.
No, I was gonna
say what?
We have said some obscene things.
Yes, you have.
Like...
We get one network on my planet, and it's fusion.
Wow, okay.
And we have to see your disgusting show.
Well, I know we've said a lot of curse words, like we've said things like f***ing shit and...
F***ing is fine.
That's fine?
Self-esteem. Always with the self-esteem. Do you know what self-esteem means on my planet?
No.
It's when you make avocado toast, but instead of avocado, you take hardened fluid, and you spread it on a sheet of human. That's disgusting!
That's what the phrase self-esteem...
Shut your mouth!
That's what that means on your planet.
Stop making me picture it!
That comes up so often.
This is Pete Holmes, by the way. Pete is a great
I'm
comedian.
a big fan of your work.
Oh, thank you.
Your work, on the other hand, sex positive. You know what that means?
We said that phrase, sex
yes,
positive.
Yes, you shut up. Sex positive is when fourth graders are learning about negative numbers and positive numbers, and all of a sudden, with a classroom gerbil. Shut your mouth.
That's a thing that happens on your planet?
Red flags. Red flags are the sign.
Oh no.
Red flags
are something bad on your planet?
Red flags are a sign that your mothers are calling you, saying I'm on my period and I want to you.
That's what holding up a red flag means on your planet.
That's what you want every time.
Well, I have to tell you, it seems like we have some real it seems like there's a real translation issues.
It seems like there's real translation issues here. Yeah,
like
I think
bad things on your planet are good here and vice versa, it seems. I'm very sorry about that, but there's really not much I can do to make our show more palatable on your planet.
Well, I have to see, where's that human fish?
He's right up there.
Human fish. When he was on the show, my whole planet was so excited.
Really?
Finally, we said, an embodiment of when you break into a plastic surgeon's office and steal the liposuction fat and use it to till it...
You can't say any of that here.
I said it all.
That's what the phrase human fish means on Scroton?
It is, but then that's what we get instead. It's a disappointment. And then Murf. Murf, where's Murf?
Murf's right over there. Oh my God.
Hi.
Murf on my planet is a baby who has a full-time day job. Oh. It's not obscene, but it's troubling.
That's about right.
You're fine.
Wow. And I would imagine this is from like your equivalent of what we call the FCC here. Does that FCC mean something bad?
Yes, what does it mean on your planet?
I think it's Federal Communications Commission.
That's what it means on my planet as well. Goodbye. Why are we struck to have you on our airwaves? It's like a pile of recessive genes just gave up. Pay the fine.
Head the Space Goblin. Wow. Did not expect that. I needed some time we got to go over all this with our lawyers. Murf, you got to get us out of here.
Yeah, well, I know what to do with a fine. Don't go away when we come back. I mean, we might get canceled at this point. I don't know.
I think about the Smiths every day.
Yeah.
For a big portion of the day.
How does being a Morrissey fan affect your life? Do you find that you're constantly defending it and apologizing for it?
No, I never have to explain the Smiths or Morrissey because there's no one in my life would I ever talk to who's not completely obsessed with them. Because why the would I want to talk to them?
Really?
And what would we talk about?
Are there songs?
There's literally nothing else I ever want to do.
Sure.
This is the happiest day of my life. I mean, my son was born. That was cool. But it was also stressful as hell.
Sitting in a record store using a video shoot as an excuse to just make all these people listen to us talk about
Oh,
the
these
Smiths.
guys want to kill us so bad.
Everyone.
Yeah.
Here's another question.
Yeah.
He says things, and people come to me like I'm responsible for him saying these things. Like he'll say things in the press.
No, people will look to you. There's a lot of people with passionate beliefs I do not respect. The guitar solo's coming up!
Wow, 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 wow. Wow, 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 wow.
If anybody listened to that and didn't like that song, those people have bad taste.
I'll punch you myself.
Thank you guys. Welcome back to the Chris Gethard Show. I hope you enjoyed that video. And if you want to see a full, uncut, no joke, 45-minute long video of me and Thomas Lennon talking about the Smiths, please check out our YouTube channel. It'll be up there soon. Now, we've been testing the limits of obscenity tonight. It feels like nudity is thus far, Anne, you are our expert. Nudity is where we have crossed the line the most, it seems.
Well, language the most.
Language even more than the nudity.
This guy.
This guy right here, really.
Saying is worse than seeing.
Is that true? Is that true on some level? Okay. Fair. Well, we wanted to keep pushing it, if it's okay. We designed a number of tests, just like fun things to see what we can actually get away with. Okay. So the first thing is, Pete, maybe you'll take that, and Shannon, if we can pass this one down to Shannon. We wanted to see, as far as language goes, how much of it is based on things like intent and actual understanding. So we're going to fill our mouths with marshmallows, say a number of things, and then you'll let us know if just the fact that they're impaired by marshmallows negates the actual effect of them.
I have to assume in your line of work you've had this dream before.
Nightmare. It seems like
And we
a
also, I
nightmare.
think, do we have a garbage can?
Barf basket.
I feel like all of you barfing into the into the trash can is going to be the line.
Really? That could be the line.
Yeah, it could be, depending on what
Well,
time.
just hit the button every time.
Are you guys going to talk, or it's just the... Yeah, it's adorable. Yeah, you look like a bunny.
Thank you.
Oh, yeah, no, that wouldn't make sense. No, I can hear you. Yeah. I heard you say That's fine. How would let that go? I have no idea what you just said. Oh, yeah. Yeah, you're facing me.
This is what I want Blue Man Group to be.
You want to know what I said?
I do want to know what you said.
So I'm going to fry an egg, put an English muffin on either side, and
Shannon. So that I would imagine that has to go. But the marshmallow version is okay.
Marshmallow version, I have no idea what you're saying. It's fine.
Good to know. Now here's another very odd question.
Chris.
Yeah. Close.
Chris. Feels good, right?
Oh, yeah. Okay. Now, here's something that I find very strange, and I wonder if you can actually explain this to me. Because certain levels of nudity are different for men and ladies, like nipples, for instance. You can show male nipple on TV. You can't show female nipple. It's a little up. The ladies around here don't like that.
I don't make the rules.
I know you don't make the rules at all, and you're not on the spot. Here's a very, very interesting test we've prepared, and it, again, relates to Murf taking his clothes off. I apologize, because it seemed somewhat traumatic the first time. So Murf actually has pasties over his nipples.
Okay.
Of other people's nipples. Okay. But we're not going to say if they're male or female nipples, so I want to see what you do. So Murf, let's take your shirt off, and I really don't know. So how do we handle this? Because these are unidentified nipples.
His flag's up.
We got a couple flags up, one over there.
But I feel like it's funny, so I would let it go.
You would let it go based on the artistic merit?
Yeah.
Okay, so as a gag, Murf, these nipples can stand.
That's wonderful. I just want everyone to know my new tattoo that I just received. Oh, no, what?
That gets the button. That gets the button.
Nipples are fine.
That gets the button.
Tats are a no-go.
I didn't see
You know
that
why?
coming.
Because she didn't think it was funny.
Didn't think it was funny. There you go. And I can't say I disagree. Shannon, let's take this.
Oh, yeah, toss a...
Pete, let's take this.
Oh, sweet. Is this a cuke or a keenie?
This is a cuke, sizable cuke. Obviously, there's issues where these are phallic. So I'm gonna... You're not pleased about this. You're not pleased about this part, but as an object, a cucumber, there's no issue. I can handle a cucumber however I want. So at what point does the phallic nature of this come into play? If I hold it here, does it immediately become a bigger issue? If it just happens to be resting...
Well, let me ask you something. If you're a farmer and I'm interviewing you and you happen to be holding it like that, but you're sort of oblivious to the fact that you're holding it like that, I would probably...
Let that slide.
I would probably let it... I don't want to use that phrase because that's, in context, a little gross.
So you don't want to let it slide. Fair.
So
Fair.
if I'm a farmer and I'm like, the crops this year were just fantastic. I've never had such a good year. I was blinded by the good crops. Oh, God, so many moths in here.
I would probably let that go in like a normal,
Okay, I'm a farmer, and I'm like, I'm a farmer. I always want to taste my product. It's good. You don't
she's
know
just-
what? Oh, you don't like when women?
Hey, not on TV. Not on TV. And please, let's be respectful. So is there any issue like...
Let's be respectful. More balls out.
And I yell at him, too. What about, if I handle it here specifically, does that start to become more suggestive?
In what context?
In the context of asking you right
if you're
now.
a comedian sitting there asking me, I would say no.
No, okay.
I would say
You're,
no.
it also seems like you're starting to get disappointed in me.
Well, because you seem like you're used to that.
No, but I do genuinely want to say so many huge thanks for joining us. You've been such a great sport. This was not easy, and we pushed you past your limits. And this is an uncomfortable environment to come into blind, and it was so brave of you and so kind of you. And let's please have a round of applause. Murf, get us out of here. Keep the clothes on.
But hey, stick around, because we're about to dance a no pants dance.
Long ways down, oh, and a long ways round.
The first bidet you build is always the hardest one. The first bidet you build is always the hardest one.
Down the hall, so you're confused and bold. Needing that, this is action. Woohoo! Shake it, I used to rewrote in a diary. All up the secret, just to see the Woohoo!
Welcome back to the Chris Gethard Show. We are here tonight with my old friend Pete Holmes. We've been testing exactly where the limits of good taste lie, and I think we've crossed them liberally, and I think we'll all know it was like a science experiment.
I want my cucumber back.
You do? Oh, it would be perfect under there. How did we drop the ball under that? We, right now, are going to do an act where we try to keep it totally clean in a very, very real way. You may see that we have a series of 3 completely bootleg toilet/bidet systems that Jersey Dave just built by himself in here. We're going to see if Shannon, Pete, and I can remove our clothes under these robes, sit on these bidets, and be bideted, and describe it in as graphic terms as possible without getting bleeped one time. That's what we're going to go for.
You mean you haven't taken your pants off yet?
I have not. Have you? I have not. So the way this is going to work is we're going to place these over that, and then we'll just go ahead.
You're in the middle.
Pete, you're in the middle one. We're going to go ahead. We're going to get undressed and live here on television.
Everything's out.
Okay, so the first thing I'm going to say is that the seat is very small.
I want you to know very, very for real that I'm really doing it.
We are.
My hams are right on this cold, cold seat.
And now the seat is smaller than I want it to be.
Yeah, you can imagine, it feels like I'm sitting on a lifesaver.
I'm gonna go ahead and I'm gonna stuff all of my genitals into the thing to get the full wash.
Oh, you're going down.
Yeah. I've now got everything pointing inward into the hole. Now, Shannon, how are you feeling about this? Remember, we don't want to get bleeped even one time, Shannon.
We cannot get bleeped. I have spread
Yeah.
I've spread, or because my thighs I think are clean, so I need to
Yeah.
spread a little bit. So I have my my rectum is
Very good language. not
fully
no bleep.
exposed.
I don't think you're, unless we need to call 911, your rectum is not exposed. Your anus.
Sure, I'm just trying not to say
Yeah.
hole
Hole.
and then
Understood.
Yeah.
Great job,
yeah. I'm
everybody.
trying
so
to
far.
use words that good words for TV.
Now, I imagine what's going to happen is that momentarily I'm going to ask for this to be turned on, and we're all going to experience a shock that's going to make us want to talk a lot and maybe use some more blunt language. But remember, we do not want to get bleeped even one time.
Yes.
I will say, Chris,
Yeah.
as a bidet owner,
Yeah.
I'm familiar with the principle that a mother cat will lick a baby cat's ass to help it poop. So, a new concern emerges.
You're saying that sometimes this process will entice you to defecate?
I'm saying.
You could be coaxed into releasing
the hounds.
The hounds.
On that happy note, Noah Foreman, I believe you're back there. Let's go ahead. Let's turn these on.
You started on a. No, it's one set. Yeah. I'm gonna go ahead and move up.
Okay, explain. Everybody, explain what's happening. Now I can immediately vouch for the fact that Jersey Dave just made this. This is not professional. It is ice cold.
I would call it tap cold if it were a washer dryer situation.
I will say that it is. I don't want to be crass. It is hitting my hemorrhoids the wrong way. No, baby, don't talk about that.
Is there a right way to hit hemorrhoids?
You have hemorrhoids?
I do.
This is like a water park for them. They're having the best day of their lives. And hey, Chris?
Yeah.
So am I.
It's very, very cold, and it's jarring me. I don't know if you guys feel this, but I feel like there's a plastic piece that is flipping around in a way I don't like. Do you have that?
I mean, my vulva's getting clean.
I think that's okay to say, your vulva.
Yeah, it's very okay to say vulva.
Does no one else feel like there is...
It's getting colder.
It's ice cold. I was going to say, it's like ice cold.
Yeah, I'm getting a
Starting to
different
feel like
kind of.
I don't like it. It's not. A bidet should. It should. This is like too cold.
What I'm looking for is like a Lipton's cup of soup temperature.
Yeah.
I will say there's like almost like a shooting pain.
Yeah. It feels like Mr. Freeze is attacking me in a very specific way.
Go with that. Go with that. Yes. More of that. Yes. More of that.
I don't like
Oh, it's not good. It's not
No,
good.
this is not good at all.
No.
Shannon, explain why. As graphic terms as possible.
It's like my clitoral hood's about to shatter.
You seem totally relaxed at this point.
I love this.
All right.
Wait, how long is this
I
segment?
don't know. Jade, I'm waiting for JD to tell me when we can move on with our lives.
Not yet, JD. I feel like we're about to get haircuts.
Ooh, bidet haircuts where you're just being bidet the whole time?
I want to say on behalf of the...
What's going on, Jersey Dave? What is this? What is this?
It's broken, so I'm trying to fix it.
You're trying to fix that
Yeah.
now?
Yeah, I mean, when am I gonna fix it?
No, you're not. No.
Oh my God.
No, Dave. No. Oh God, the water. I'm so sorry, Julia. I'm so sorry. Everyone's red flags are up. Dave.
Oh, I can see the outline.
No.
You can see the outline.
No, not on my own show, please. Well, thank you so much, and I'm gonna gather up all my clothes. We're gonna be right back with some music. Murf, tell them all about it.
Well, those commodes might not be clean enough to eat off of, but I'd do a line off of them. Hey, listen, I shaved my breasts for this, so stick around, because Meiku's sound system is gonna rock when we get back.
Joking, you were joking, I was laughing, I was leaving it dead.
back to the Chris Gethard Show. So happy that you guys checked out the show. Thank you for all your support. And I want to especially thank Mr. Pete Holmes for helping us out with everything tonight. And I want to thank especially Anne, who came in and gave us all advice on where the borders were and were not. The only way we could end our episode tonight is by dancing hard to our musical guest. This is their last album, Music Never Dies. Their new album called Mezcla comes out May 27th on Glitter Beat Records. Ladies and gentlemen, please welcome Maku Sound System.